We are from Reino Geek. It's a blog, and we have to thank you for this interview.
How do you feel this visit to Mexico, these days for the Hallowfest?
Honestly, I tell you what, it was not very organized.
It's been a little event.
Yeah, chaos.
Did you have time to go out to the city, know the
Just
city?
today. Today was supposed to be free completely.
How do you see the Mexico fan from here?
Well, we love Mexico. We come twice a year. But we go to Los Cabos. We have a place there.
Beautiful place.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful. We love it. And we love Mexico. We love the people.
How you feel the fans?
It's great. It's unbelievable.
The last day there have been a lot of zombies with you taking pictures, right?
Yeah, always happens.
Yeah, and Saturday, as far as I know, there was a huge number of fans coming here to know you, to take a picture with you, to attend.
I know they didn't, they didn't have a big enough room. They didn't organize it, so they had to leave some people I never met. So anyway, it was not well organized.
Oh, but let me tell you, I've been reading a lot of comments on Facebook, and the people are really grateful just to see you.
Well, that's very nice. It's great, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's
the organization is another story. The fans are really grateful with you and all the films.
Listen, I know, I could tell that. I could just tell from the way the fans were greeting us. It was great. I love the fans. The fans were great. The best part of this were the fans. All three nights. First at Blockbuster, and then 2 days here. Yeah, so it's great.
Those events in the Blockbuster, the presentation of the special edition of Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, amazing.
Was really
43 years.
43
How
years
do you
of the
feel
movie.
about it?
It's great. I mean, I don't know how to think about it. It's difficult to believe that film still has interest. New fans, young people see it. I have fans that are my age, 70, and fans that are 15.
Yeah, a couple of.
It's great. The video keeps it alive.
I can tell you, I'm a huge fan of the films, and I showed the film that film to my little nephews, and they're like huge fan of you and the film. They love zombies, and there's a lot of fans every day.
Oh, I know. Zombies are, all of a sudden they're big again. The zombie walk. They said,
it's like Zombie Walk.
Zombie Walk Mexico, they think maybe 7,000 people this year.
Maybe
How many?
Coming, yeah. That's hard to imagine.
It's a lot of zombies.
And all over the world. 2 weeks ago we were in France, and they had a zombie walk, 3,000 people.
How many people do you have when you do a zombie film?
I can't afford many. I have to have the first 65 have to be union. In the union.
Union workers.
Union workers. So 65. And then after that, I can bring my daughter, my friends.
But for them, being zombies.
Yeah. But we never have more than, 80 or 100. We have to, use CG to make it look like more. Use computers.
You can use a lot of fans to do that.
We can't, though. I guess we could, but it's hard for fans to get there.
Yeah.
We shoot in these remote areas. We don't have the money to, fly them in or pay for hotels.
So in this time, there are a lot of new movies and TV series like Walking Dead. How do you feel about it? Because we, the people, the fans, we say you are the father of the zombies. Really?
I hope. That's very nice. I never thought of it myself that way. Because I never called them zombies in the first movie.
Yeah.
They weren't, to me, zombies were in the Caribbean, voodoo, magic. So I never called them zombies. I never thought of them that way. You know, it's nice to be thought of that way. I really don't think of myself that way. I hope maybe that with The Walking Dead, really, that's going to be important for in the U.S. and Canada. I live in Canada now, 8 years, last 8 years. And it's a much nicer place to work, you know, wonderful work ethic, a lot of really good technicians, and great, I love my editor, my director of photography, and, you know, they become really good friends of mine. I'm hoping that The Walking Dead will maybe cause more interest. You know, zombie movies have never really been big. Zombieland was the only one that went to $100 million, you know, and that was it. It's so far the only one that ever made that much money to interest Hollywood that much. So Hollywood never made never put a lot of money into zombie films. They bought Steve King's Cell. They bought World War Z, Max Brooks' World War Z. Brad Pitt bought that, but he didn't get the money. You know, they weren't. Now maybe because of the Walking Dead series, thanks to Frank Darabont, maybe now there'll be a little more interest and a little more money for zombie flicks.
But what do you think about it? Do you prefer these zombie little productions? You really want a big, really big one?
I don't at all. I did Land of the Dead. I wanted a certain amount of production. It needed it, you know. It needed to be pretty big. But the cost of getting that money was I had to have Dennis Hopper. You know, I had to have stars, and I loved them all. I mean, they were all great to work with. Dennis was great. Simon, Ozzy Argento, Leguizamo was a wonderful guy. And it was great to work with them, but I don't think we needed it to spend that much money. You know, the producers take out a lot of money, the actors take out a lot of money. So you wind up with half of what they say. You know, if it's 20 million, it wasn't quite 20 million, but we only had half of it to spend. That's the rub. That's the problem. That's the trade-off. So the last two films I did as inexpensively as I could. Diary was a little over 2 million. Survival was a little over 3. And you know, then I can control it. You know, if I'm not asking for too much money, they let me control it. So it's great. I'd much rather do it that way.